Sherwin-Williams.
Goodness.
Oh, okay.
This is just so intense.
That's crazy. That's
It
crazy.
literally
Those are
took me
kinda
that
normal
long to
hours.
update the stream. It's god awful.
Yeah, dude, I definitely respect the work.
And I'm still not done.
Hey.
Dude,
Wow, they're just going right into it? Okay, so...
It literally just took me 45 seconds to, like, update the stream.
So now
That's
this is Losers
insane.
Final. I can confidently say this is Losers Finals.
No, this is Grand Finals.
This is Grands?
This
Wait,
is
how?
Grands.
I can't bracket today.
I can't bracket today.
Wait, who was in winners?
Joe.
What the hell? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh
Joe,
my god.
Joe in winners finals beat Ian.
I
Ian
wish,
went
dude.
to losers finals.
I've been clean, man, for months now, unfortunately. Anyway.
Lots of bears to make this
He'll
work.
be back, don't worry. Okay. I feel like Ian's been struggling against Joe recently. I don't know. Maybe
Well, Joe
has
has also been very, like, as we saw this past weekend, a KJH win, Game 5 with Duck, Joe has been improving more than rapidly. Like, it's almost exponentially.
I'm going to kind of just take a second to meme here. I feel like that's what happens when JCubez tries. Like, whenever I play him, he's just kind of, like, messing around. He's just, like, jumping around the stage doing shit. And then, like, I don't know. When he just gets the eye of the tiger, it's scary.
I have only taken very few games off him. Never a set. I've never beaten him in a set yet.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire time I've known him. And it's crazy to see that, where, like, well, I get what you're saying, too. I've experienced that where he's just trying things around. Like, I've labbed the Falcon matchup with him. So, like, I've seen, like, the crazy fun, oh, I'm just playing to have fun, to like, the try-hard mode, like, I want to be #1 in the world, or something of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
To, like, imagine a timeline where Joe doesn't kill himself in a set, like, with, like, Duck. He, like, killed himself at least once every game of that set.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine if he didn't.
Yeah, and I think what you're trying to say is, like, JCubez has super solid tech skill. I don't see him tech flip that often. He does occasionally, but, like, his tech skill is just so crispy, and he abuses his hack stashes. He abuses his moonwalks. He's really unpredictable with his movement. He's really unpredictable with how he's going to approach you. So I think all those things combined, they just carry him very, very far as a player.
As I heard previously, too, apparently in this matchup, like, Puff wins. But it's, as I mentioned earlier, you can't really, like, say who wins and who doesn't, because if you're the better player, then it doesn't matter about matchup.
Yeah, I think when people talk about matchups, Rachel, is, like, they say, like, Puff is, like, expected to win. It doesn't mean, like, just because these two people play doesn't mean Joe can't win. It's just saying, like, at tip-top level, Hungry Box versus, like, Wizzy or some shit.
I know, but even then,
it's more likely a Hungry Box is going to win.
I would say, there's, like, even then, there's still, like, there'll never be a similar, like, super parallel similar play style to, like, truly say if that matchup is one way or the other. Because it's like, if Armada played Armada, like, if you're able to play yourself, then I guess, like, okay, you could tell then, but it's so hard to, like, know for sure.
Yeah, I agree. There's, like, no absolutes in life, you know what I mean? I mean, there's a few, but, like, point being is, like, I mean, Death Taxes and Fox McCloud, am I right? Like...
Taco Bell. Oh, yes, Omar. The SDs are part of his style, because he just goes in. Like, he could... Oh, if Ian had hit that, he would have lost his life, like, stock for just going in like that. That looked weird. I do have to say, Ian's looking a little sloppy. I'm losing my commentator
that's okay.
again.
I don't want the people to see my ugly face right now. Hell yeah, I'm hiding.
Right. Don't get distracted. I can't do this myself.
Dude, Monkeys is hella distracting. Like, my boy is just sitting here. He's talking about being high.
He's also in the chat.
Yeah, Andy's
to the right
Andy's
button and in the chat.
So I think basically when people go back and watch this set, just mute the commentary. Like, I'll make an effort to do a more professional job next week.
Like, I'm trying to get on commentary to better my skills, and it just doesn't work when my commentator, like, runs off stream, like, or just sits here and, like, talks completely about something else, where it's like, I need you. I'm trying to get better at this. I need you.
So while I think you're right, I absolutely think you're right, Rachel, I think we should focus on the positives. So since this set isn't as, like, we're not commentating as crazy good. Just take it as a moment to like practice stuff and just say stuff. Like don't take it so seriously. Today's gonna be a light commentary day. I'm not like this isn't Saturday commentary by any means.
JCubez go for that charge forward smash. That was so reckless.
Yo, okay, heartstrings. Your disciple Domar, 3-stock D-Lids game 1. 3-stock the boy. And then I barely lost to him game 2, and then I copped out and picked Falco.
You played Sheik against D-Lids?
I did, and it 3-stocked him game 1.
In bracket?
In bracket. And then game 2 was hella close, and then I just was prideful, and I was like, I'm going to pull out my main. And then it ended up doing worse.
Did he beat you?
He did, but like the problem is that I switched off my true main, Domar.
Alright. Ian looks like he's pulling it back together for this game. It's also Dreamland.
True. Okay. No, actually not.
I want to change this, right? You know if there's one person not
Sounds okay.
I don't have enough knowledge to do this by myself.
There is payout.
there is.
Chase, payout.
Let him finish his money manager.
Wait, let's see if JCubez can bring back this game 2 here.
I don't know. Ian seems like he's got it, but I don't want to get
Yeah, don't assume.
Talking about the man, the myth, the legend, JCubez.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the knee hitbox is a wild concept to me.
Guys, you have to realize something. We're fighting.
Omar.
We're trying to see who can go to 3P. The WWE3.
Omar, if you actually train me, ooh, that's a very mighty tempting offer, man. And then I can farm Macomb. That's my goal.
Wow, that getup! I've never seen that before.
Yeah, Ian's been grinding some things lately, so.
Oh, Ian's sick. Ian's a very strong player. Oh, that fair was not. So JCubez took advantage of that and just SDI'd that on stage.
What's up? You got third?
So.
Give him $500, Chase.
$5.
Pay up, Joka. That's my boy. There's Omar, Joka, and then fuck Ann Arbor.
What do you think about the transition?
What?
What do you think about the transition?
What transition?
To the players.
My transition to a Sheik main, or?
See, this is why you need to pay attention.
No, I like the transition. I wish you could set it so I guess
automatically.
Yeah, but I don't think that's possible. So.
I wish there was a button I could just
yes,
press.
like a button to do that would make it like so I could just do it and it'd be brain dead.
Bracket. How do you do bracket?
Control. Just paste it.
Paste?
Yeah.
It's brands right there.
Control.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna set up a night bot and just have it do it for us.
No, the boy's commentating. Sorry, Cody.
So they don't get the Macomb bonus, but if Ian wins, he gets the non-character bonus.
I'm just wondering if Ian can stop the swine, or not the swine flu, the avian flu.
The swine flu.
I mean,
I call it the swine flu because I'm pigging out now.
There's not that many Falcos and Falcons in top 8 right now. Who made top 8? Robert.
I love
Who made
Omar.
top 8?
This should beg you to play. I know, dude. Macomb needs Sheik practice. We are so bad against Sheik. It's not even funny.
Joka, Leon. Who else?
I wish we had a very good Sheik.
Oh,
Because we do have a Sheik.
You're talking to him. You're talking to him. Once Domar gets one lesson, just one lesson from Heartstrings, it's over. Macomb is done.
That air dodge. So they've been like air dodging a lot throughout their entire set, and
I think air dodge is a good mix-up. I think it's a good way to avoid getting hit. It's just if you use it at the wrong time, it can get punished really hard.
It's just like I'm seeing like combos get dropped or like things that that could go either way, but they just randomly air dodge, and it could be a good mix-up, but then
Sometimes flubs happen too.
It's just getting predictable.
Rachel's gonna be coaching for Team Liquid in 1 year. Mark my words.
It's funny you mentioned that because I got to catch up with Caitlin, whose tag is Eris, and she's running a great stream if you guys want to catch up with that. It's called Eris Tier on Twitch. Anyways, she just recently became Swedish Delight's manager. And she manages
I've been
him.
against her.
Yeah,
Me and
it's
Jason.
actually sick. Like, I saw her do some management stuff. She, like, it's crazy. Like, that is actually really cool to get into if you can get that opportunity.
Will you manage my bank account so I don't spend so much money?
I do have some experience in financials, but...
Sick. I'll stick to healthcare. You manage my money.
Anyways.
Yeah, is that guaranteed?
Joe with the so down throw knees guaranteed at 121. The DI was really bad. I feel like I can't remember what Hunt told me. I think around 50 or 70 or something like that to like 9. I can't remember the exact percents, but you want to be like above 50% and probably less than 90. It's like guaranteed, I think. Don't crucify me on that or don't quote me on that because it's somewhere in that. But 120 is obviously too high to for that to work.
My mind's just getting blown by the things I'm seeing right now.
I'm just getting PTSD from when Hunt cheesed me on this transformation.
Oh, Hunt's a cheeser. He abuses the side B shit.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
So i4n from the playpen, is that 2-1 over JCubez?
It is.
Do you guys know I
Could
call
he
my...
get the reset?
So, do you guys have any suggestions for my Falcon's name? I'm going to try to work up a Falcon. Not like my Domar, that's going to be more serious, but like, I think in friendlies I'm going to name my Falcon J Square, because I think it takes a bunch of squares to make up a cube, so I'll be like a little baby JCube. Why did Will facepalm? I thought that was a fucking fire idea.
Get it? Fire. Cody, who's a puff main, and there's a puff on the screen. Yeah.
There's levels to this commentary.
You took him right back to
I think the people like commentary because there's so many layers to it. You can go back and watch it and dissect it. It's kind of like listening to like a Eminem song or like a Kendrick song.
I thought I was gonna chase him with the rest.
No, the rest would be like. You couldn't chase with rest unless you knew the very specific thing he was going to do, because it's not guaranteed. Because he could miss because of the frames of invincibility and get up and tech. What are you doing?
Leave it alone.
Stop.
Leave it alone.
I was gonna ban monkeys. I need to silence the naysayers.
Yeah.
There's definitely no democracy here. It's a dom-tatorship.
I think this tournament. It's not about the money in this tournament, nutsack.
It's all about the pride.
No, well, not only, I guess, yes, the pride, but
yeah,
it's
always
about the practice.
Yeah.
It's really about the practice.
See, like, one time Chase says, like, he's like, hey, do you want to, like, change it to $2 or $3? I'm like, let's leave it how it is for a while.
Yeah.
I think
we'll talk about that later. I want to talk to you about
finances later. You could do, like,
later.
maybe an increase for summer because you'll have to get an actual venue if you can't get it here.
Well, yeah, like I
Maybe
said, let's talk about it after bracket. Remind me. We'll chat. I have some ideas. I'm getting abused at my university. I'm gonna call campus police.
You actually shouldn't. There's been some stuff going on today. They'll take it very seriously.
Oh, actually, I feel bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one cop just waved at me. She looked like she was pretty happy. She was eating a donut with a cup of coffee, and she was being a stereotypical cop.
Oh, so wait, when? Oh
Wow.
wow! Look at that. Did you just see that double knee?
I did see the double knee.
Oh my!
Do
Did you see that?
you see my boy
Oh my.
JCubez? He's just like,
JCubez.
It's because his glasses are so thick he can see into the future. So he can just get all of these knees because he knows.
Oh, I told JCubez that like the day I met him. Just kidding. I wouldn't say that to someone I just met. But anyways, once I got cool with JCubez, I let him know, and he just gave me a little chuckle. He's like, oh dumb, and that was it. That was the end of that conversation.
Anytime I play friendlies with him and he does something really sick and I just can't get out of it because like I don't know what to do, I always say that. It's like, you saw into the future. You just read my soul. You know what to do. He's like, yeah, you're right, or something like that. Like, he jokes around with it with me now.
This counterpick's like really proving to like work well for JCubez. I think Falcon.
He did lose the first time, but
that's fine though. I think Falcon does just so well here in general.
I think against floaties, Falcon. I have a hard time against Falcon on this map.
Samus can do a lot on this stage, so I can't agree to the floaty situation on that.
Maybe not every matchup.
Yeah,
but
because I have missiles. So
Ooh.
wow.
So the young cube takes the game. So does that bring it to game 5, I believe? Young cube.
Yeah, knee to knee, you have to hold in. Any character holding, I don't know about space actually, like, but non-floaties. But floaties, if you hold in after a knee, you'll follow up and get a knee again.
Ooh,
Even in the up
he
airs
melted that
too.
sock real quick. Only 16%. Ooh.
Is that a good transition, Robert?
Yeah, that's good.
There's no time waiting.
Yeah, I guess you can't transition if they go right to the next game. You know what I mean? Like salty run back almost speed.
Yeah, you definitely have to be like watching them and like get that head start.
Sorry, Gimmer Jr. We'll figure it out.
Sometimes I really need to start studying that Raptor boost because I think I know it, and every time that happens or like I see it on stream or in my matches, I actually just don't know it. I just sit there and shield now because I don't know its range. He's up tilts. My inner Samus is happy.
Yep. Wow, my boy is just.
is running.
I think.
Yes.
He's ready to close this.
Falcon's aerial
Is it-
drift is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Is it a thing, like, after the down throw, if you, like, DI down or DI up, that the knee might not happen?
So yeah,
Because I know if
that's
you
called-
hold away or
that's-
in,
that's-
you do get kneed.
So that when i4n gets down thrown in that situation, like you just said, he DIs up or he DIs down in a way. That's the optimal DI, but the problem is it's just a mix-up. If Falcon reads the drift or he reacts to it in time, he can still hit you. So at that point, i4n just kind of prays that he doesn't get hit after the down throw into knee. One thing I do have to say that Falcon has that's really good at this matchup that other characters don't have, well, I don't want to say every other character, but a lot of other members of the cast don't have, is Falcon has superior aerial drift, just like Jigglypuff, and with Falcon's superior aerial drift, he's able to follow up combos on characters like Puff and Samus, who get away from combos very easily.
Wow.
Jesus.
He just got, like, 10